Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Secure Patient Record Scanning for the Department of Veterans Affairs using NSi AutoStore. My name is Brandon Federlich, and I'm the National Sales Manager for the Department of Veterans Affairs. Begin by walking up to your MFD and entering your PIV card into the card reader. Once you select the Other Functions button on the bottom left-hand corner of the MFD, you'll enter your PIN to authenticate in accordance with HSPD 12 that requires dual-factor authentication. Once you have authenticated and logged in to AutoStore, you'll be presented with a couple of workflow options based on your access rights within Active Directory. So according to the security group you belong to, those will be the granular access rights you have for scanning workflows. In this case, we're going to take a look at scanning patient records. So based on, once again, your PIV card authentication and your access rights, you'll be allowed to scan different types of patient records according to your position. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to take a look at scanning a release of information form. Now this workflow is going to accomplish scanning a patient record from anywhere across the medical center, the VISN, at a CBOC, anywhere within the VHA, to a secure HIMSS file server to be processed and uploaded to VistA Imaging. The purpose of this workflow is to decrease the amount of time or turnaround time it takes to upload this image and to ensure information security at the network. Now, once we've selected the release of information workflow, we'll be presented with a couple of fields at the MFD panel. In this case, the release of information workflow requires us to enter the patient's social security number and the date of service or date of collection. So we'll select the social security number field, and then we'll see the keypad on the RIGO MFD. So once we've entered in the patient's social security number, we'll select the OK button on the bottom right-hand corner and have that entered into the field. Now, as default, the date of service field will be set to the date that you scan, but if you'd like, you can select this field to change or update this date as well if you're scanning some old documents. Once you've entered all of the appropriate information or any required information, select the green Start button on the panel, and the document will be scanned to the appropriate location in the secure HIMSS file server. In this case, we've organized the HIMSS file server by type of note or type of record, by year, month, and lastly, by date to be able to upload this information into VistA Imaging. The documents are being saved as PDF documents, which are text searchable to facilitate interacting with and searching for content in this record. Now, from the VistA Capture side, instead of scanning a document from the desktop scanner one at a time, what we can do is import the document from the HIMSS file server to upload patient records in a more streamlined fashion and to eliminate the need to collect or courier a lot of these records to the HIMSS file server. So once you've selected Import as the default or optimal option from VistA Capture, you can browse to the patient records that have been scanned in the bottom left-hand corner and perform all of the rest of the functionality within VistA Capture as if you would with a desktop scanner. So you can select the appropriate patient, you could fill out information on the left-hand side of the window about the patient itself, and you can upload to VistA Imaging from this point. You also have the option of previewing the image in the right window to ensure you are interacting with the appropriate document. Now, a full audit trail will be kept of all of the network scanning activity involving patient record capture. So you'll be able to query who scanned what documents, when, how many patient records had been scanned, to ensure accountability of patient information both within VistA Imaging itself and that has been scanned on the network. This is very important not only for information security purposes, but to ensure that each patient record is being captured in the appropriate amount of time and with the appropriate level of security surrounding it. We can also implement batch scanning for patient records using a very similar workflow with barcode separator sheets in between large stacks of patient records, once again to expedite and facilitate the process of capturing patient records and converting them into a more manageable and easy to track electronic format to be uploaded to VistA Imaging. If you have any questions about this workflow or you'd like some more information about NSi AutoStore for the Department of Veterans Affairs, contact federal@nsiautostore.com. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.